Now is the time in our worship where we invite all of the young people to come up and join me on the stage, on the podium. So today, do you know what that means? All you young people that are watching at home, it's time to put down the Legos, put away the Cheerios, put the blocks away, and focus. This is your time, okay? We are so glad that you are here, and I'm so glad to be speaking with you today. My name is Amanda, and I'm one of the ministers here at Middle Church. And it is strange that I'm up here with nobody else, isn't it? Do you feel a little strange, Jackie? A little strange. Normally, we have so many friends here. Some of our friends are watching online, but we usually have friends here too. And things have been a little bit different everywhere the past couple of days, haven't they? They really have. Things have felt different. Things are feeling different because our country, our world, is dealing with something that is new to all of us. This new thing called COVID-19 or the coronavirus. Raise your hand if you have heard of that. Yes, I can see through the camera that there are a lot of hands raised. Have you all been doing anything differently because of the coronavirus? Raise your hand if you've been washing your hands a lot more. I have. Raise your hands if there were less people at your school last week. Raise your hand if you're not even going to go to school next week. Friends at home, how are you feeling about all of these changes? It's really important that you talk to whomever you're watching with today when we're finished and let them know how you're feeling. Because sharing your feelings right now is very, very important. And we want you to know that everybody here at Middle Church, your friends, your pastors, Jackie and I, your teachers, are here for you and care about your feelings too. Our community is here intact, even though we're not all still together. In fact, I know a lot of you are watching at home right now. I know you are because you've told me and because your caregivers have told me. So we're going to take a minute and call out some of the names of our community because we see you, little people, little friends, and we want you to know who's watching with you, okay? So I want you to take a minute, and we're all going to say hi to some of our friends. So hi to Maya and Michelle, to Brooks and Teddy, Alexander and Maya, Anaya and Ophelia, Octavius and Henry and Josephine and Evan and Haley and Seth and Luke and Koemi and Sophie and Elijah. My list is so long because you all are so wonderful. Amara, Micaiah, to Skylar and Levi and Zane, to Freddie and Carlo and Dominic, to Oliver and Davis and Samara and Marissa and Kyan and Ever and Oz and Franny and Betsy and Marley and Wyatt and so many other friends whose names we don't have but God has. Hi to all of our friends at home. We see you where you are and you are loved. And there's two important things I want you all to know, friends. You get extra time today because you're that important. First, you all are helpers right now. You have a big job to be helpers during this time of the coronavirus. There are some special ways that you can help. Every time you wash your hands, you're a helper. Every time you sneeze into your elbow like this, you are a helper. Every time you can't go to the playground or to soccer practice or to that birthday party, you are a helper. All of our friends here today are going to say thank you, helpers, when I say at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, helpers! And I have one more thing to say, all of you helpers at home, and this might be the most important. I'm coming back, Thelma, don't worry. Thelma's our amazing videographer back there. Friends, there's a lot of feelings that we have, right? But there's one thing I want you to know, that God's love covers all the things that you're feeling. Look at this. I want you to imagine that this is God's love. Do you see this? It is so big. It's so big, right? So I'm going to put my feelings of being a little bit scared. God's love's got it. I'm going to put my feelings of sadness about not being able to go to the playground. I'm putting it in there too. And I'm also going to put my happiness and my smiles and my giggles and the things that are going to continue even during this time of the coronavirus into God's love. God's love got that too. I'm going to put in there the ways that I'm frustrated and angry because now my parents are at home doing work and I have to see them on their computer. I'm putting that in there. I'm putting all the things that I have, even my sniffles, in here because God's love is that big. You're not going to see a tunnel walking around every day, but you're going to see examples of God's love every time you see somebody with gloves on or punching that elevator with their elbow or staying inside. Those are all examples of God's love. And we're going to keep being with each other. So I want you all to come to middlechurch.org, and we're going to have listed a place every week for kids to come online and have a big dance party together. I'm here for that. Are you here for that? Yes. All right. Let's say a prayer together, friends. God, we are so grateful for all of the children and the young at heart that are watching at home right now. We ask for our help as we care for each other, continuing your call to look out for all of us in your community. God, we are so grateful for these helpers among us. Amen.